Warning, this particular Let's Play series is going to be a lot raunchier than most things you see on this channel. If you're a younger viewer, kindly check out something else here on the channel. If not, enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Kyzer and the Voices. I'm Kyzer Acheron, the host with the voices, and welcome back to Kyzer Plays No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. So in the last episode, we sliced through Charlie McDonald and his robot filled with groupies, and in this episode, well, let's find out together, shall we? Let's see what awaits our dear assassin friend.
Travis, it's me. Your next fight is arranged. You know what to do, yes? I've updated your map. Handle the rest yourself.
Whoa there, Ice Queen. What's with the harsh treatment?
I do not have
Time to waste on 25th rank scrubs like you!
Take a hit! You impotent dipshit!
I like her better when she's horny.
So yeah, something's up Sylvia's ass today, isn't it? Don't know what, but she's pissed. Don't know what we did to piss her off, but there you go. So yeah, basically she's updated everything for us, so all we gotta do is just go out there and do it. So for this episode, I'm gonna change up the outfit to old school. Cause you know what? A little blast from the past never hurt nobody. And ripping your original look, you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with going old school. It's just how it is. Alright. So we are all set with the old school outfit. Feels like No More Heroes 1 all over again. At least in terms of look. Alright, so let's feed the kitty. That premium grub. And she is happy as can be. Means she's good for playtime. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I focusing so much on playing with this cat? Well, for good reason. There's a reward that comes out of this that'll be useful later on when we get a certain weapon. Now, what that weapon is, I will not reveal yet, but know that it has story significance. At least, sort of. We'll talk about that when we get there, but just, I love the weapon we get. It's gonna be nice. But speaking of, I am hoping that there are going to be more than just the one beam katana in the new No More Heroes, because I like the variety in having multiple weapons. I won't lie, like, that's a fun part of this series for me, is having the multiple swords to play with. You know, like, in the last game, we had the two white katanas, the sleeker one, then we had the one that had the 5 blades on it, which was like a flower, which was honestly more badass than it was worth. And then we had, you know, the Tsubaki, which then became the Carmilla. Alright, ooh, definitely losing weight. But yeah, and in this game, we've got the Bloodberry, we've got the Carmilla, and we've got 2 others that I will not talk about until we get there. You know, but it's that variety of having multiple swords that, you know, it's fun, you know? So I'm hoping that the new game keeps that alive. And if at the time of this releasing, the game is already out, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Like, when the game comes out, come back to this video and let me know. Because, yeah, although more than likely I'll already know because I've played the game. So, yeah. Either way, there you go. Alright, it's down to 19 pounds, so massage time. AKA Jiggle the Cat. Jiggle the cat, jiggle the cat, jiggle the kitty, jiggle that kitty, jiggle that fat cat. Look at that fat cat. Jiggle that chonky kitty. Look at that chonky kitty. It's honestly fucking adorable. I'm sorry, I love doing stuff like this. It's just cute. Alright. Alright, let's try to get to 20. Okay. One more. There we go. Lucky 22. We're gonna be lucky 21. We got 1 extra. Ooh, 0.69 pounds. Nicely done. Good girl, Dean. Also, as you've noticed, our pad is starting to get more decorated. Decorate.
Supernatural gateways in Center Destroy. Have you heard about them? They're called Akashic points and lead to different planes of existence. like a sacred forest inhabited by not only the living, but something else in between. I read about it online, and I laughed it off. Lost souls who escaped death through deals with the devil and live on in hideous forms. You don't believe me? Oh, you can believe what you want.
So it seems we're getting some supernatural things on our plate. Oh, and we've got some more side jobs. Because of course we do. So let's take a look at side job number 6, which is Tile in Style. My least favorite of the jobs in this game. Why? Well, it involves something I'm not very good at. Sort of a Tetris type thing. And basically, it is what you think it is. It is a tile puzzle in which you have to place all the tiles in the correct format in order to best clear it out. I don't like this. I genuinely do not enjoy this because it's just not fun. I don't enjoy this minigame. I don't enjoy having to put this together. It's just not fun. I really don't like this minigame. Because I am not particularly good with these kinds of games. I'm really not. I can admit that freely. Because I'm not good at it. I'm not. So, I just... It's mainly just figuring out what pieces go where that always gets me stumped. You know, it's that thing of like, where does it go? How does this work? What is the best orientation for this piece? It sucks. It sucks and I hate it. Now, for those of you who like these kinds of games, good for you. I'm not saying don't play them because, you know, everyone has their tastes and taste is a subjective thing. And I would not tell you not to like something. Personally, I can't stand this freaking game. I just can't. Alright, so maybe it's this orientation, and then we do one of these. No, that doesn't seem right. Okay, maybe it's like one of these. No, although maybe. Let's try that. Let's see. Okay, maybe like this? No, that wouldn't work. See, it's figuring out what tiles fit the best, so that way you can just slot it all into place. Okay, so maybe if I put this up here, that kind of works. Okay, and that there. Maybe I could slip that. Nope. Of course. Of course it wouldn't work that way. Why would it? Why would it? Why would it work? I don't like this game. As you can clearly see, not a fan. Side job 5, though, Man the Meat, is more interesting. I skipped this one. I don't know why. Basically, it's a burger joint, and you have to cook the steaks the right way. This one is a bit more fun, mainly because it's all about the timing. You have to make sure to get it to one of these rarities. You have to hold A to fry it. Alright. And you have to make sure to match it up to what the customer wants. So in this case, he wants medium. And the better you do, the more points you get on the meter. So you want to try and get like a perfect. But if you get a nice, that's not bad. Alright, so he wants a rare, so up. Rare doesn't need that much time. Although in the first level, the cooking is a bit slower, so you have a bit more leeway. But once it gets faster, I find it's easier when it gets faster. I think that's good. Let's see. Nope, it was bad. Okay, so if you don't cook it the right way, they'll actually throw their fork at you, which is more funny than it's worth. Oh yeah, so once you get a delicious, it raises the meter even higher. So yeah, you want to aim for that deliciousness. Because in all honesty, who doesn't want a delicious steak, right? This should be good, right? Or not. I mean, I filled up the meter, so it doesn't really matter. So, we Gucci. And you get a decent payout, in all honesty. Like, if you get a delicious, that's worth 800 points. But each one of these is worth 400, so you could make some serious coin if you know what you're doing. Okay, that should be good. Yes! All right!
Well done.
The well done is always the hardest for me because it takes a while to get there, number one, and you can't fuck it up. Yeah, and it's easy to fuck it up. And every time you get one of those forks in the face, it's a point deduction. So you gotta, like, it's like actually cooking a steak. You have to finesse it.
Well done.
Okay, another well done. So yeah, it requires a little tenacity, a little finesse, but eventually you get... Have I even gotten one well done right? Alright, rare. Flip. That should be good.
Nice.
Yes! Okay. So 4 more customers. And medium. Let's do it. Cook it down, and bloop! That should be good.
Nice.
Yes! Okay. This one can be tricky.
Medium.
Alright, another medium. And drop it!
Nice.
Good. Okay, 2 more customers.
Well done.
Oh, crap. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna let this one simmer a little longer than we have the last few. Okay, good. Yes! Alright! Finally get it right and it's a damn delicious. Whew, okay. Let's let this simmer and whoosh. Oh, come on! That was good! Screw you! Some people are so picky with their steaks. But at least we made some decent coin. We'll do one more stage of this and then we'll leave.
Well done.
Alright, well done. Well done. Let's get it there. And yeah, they do take away the meter at stage 3, so you've got to, like,
Well done.
remember that coloring. Because if not, you're screwed. Hey, there we go. That's good. Alright.
Medium.
Medium. And medium. Oh, piss off. That was good, and you know it.
Medium.
Some people, man, so friggin' picky. Now,
Nice.
again, it's a sweet spot with this sort of thing.
Medium.
What is it with people ordering mediums? Okay,
Nice.
still good. I love that it's all the same sprite, but it's just different colored suits and outfits.
Nice.
Alright, we're still doing good.
Well done.
Okay, well done. I'll really let that cook. Nice and done. How is it I'm getting this right more than anything else now? I don't know, I guess just holding the button down longer seems to be working in my favor. Okay. Yeah, I ain't complaining, that's more money in my pocket.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay, let's do this. Alright. The meter's almost full. That's good.
Medium.
Ugh, great. Medium. That should be good, right?
Nice.
Yep. It's good enough. It's good enough. Friggin' Chef Travis here trying to get it just right for these fat fuckers. And getting a fork in the face every now and again.
Well done.
Alright, hopefully we can end on a delicious note. Let's do this. And doop. There we go. Yes! Hopefully I made some decent money here, because I ain't playing the 4th stage. Screw that. Yeah, it's good money. Oh, I guess we don't need to play a 4th stage. There isn't one. Awesome. Okay. So, before we head to the ranking battle at the Akashic point, I want to go to Naomi's lab. I want to see if she's got a new weapon for us. Let's see. Because if she does, forget training. I'm getting the weapon first and foremost. Okay. Latest work is 100% complete. The peony. And we have just enough to afford it. Perfect. So now we have ourselves a new weapon to play with. As you can see on our belt, which I forgot to mention, all the friggin' katanas are on his belt, which is friggin' cool in my opinion. So, with that firmly out of the way, let's head to the ranking battle at the first Akashic point, and let's see who we're dealing with here. Because we're going through a friggin' portal. Yeah, portals, man. Okay, so let's get out our katana. Very nice. That's beautiful green blade, but we're not using that today. No. For this episode, we are using our new toy, the peony. Now you might be wondering why this saber, because this bad boy is a heavy saber, and it has a really cool feature. Basically, the more you strike enemies with it, the longer the beam gets. And the longer the beam gets, the more reach you have. And the other cool thing about this particular beam katana is it hits like a dump truck. And with the added range that you get out of this beautiful, beautiful blade, yeah, this thing is kind of broken. It makes certain boss fights cake, if you know what you're doing. Now, typically I don't know what I'm doing, but I am praying today that will be the day I make good use of this thing, because seriously, I'm hitting people and I'm not even next to them. Like, I'm hitting people with this freaking thing. And the damage, look at the damage. It's just cleaning this guy out. It's so beautiful. It's so lovely. It is bar none, like, one of the best weapons in the game. Like, there's only one I love more than it. And it's just because of what it is that I like it so much. Boom! So yeah, peony, friggin' broken. Love it though. And it makes no sense in cutscenes. That's the other thing I love about it. Like, when you look at the cutscenes and he just does simple swipes like that, it makes no goddamn sense. But who cares? This thing hits so hard it doesn't even friggin' matter. It really doesn't. Like, look at it. It's great. I friggin' love this thing. And just swing. Ooh, blueberry time. All right, shoot some missiles at people. I'm gonna complain about that. That'll help clear the opposition. Huh. I never noticed that treasure chest there before. And it's an ecstasy gauge fill up. Friggin' perfect. What's in the other two? Cash. Hey, I ain't gonna complain about some extra money. Who would? Alright, moving on to the next part of the stage. Alright, it's getting kind of spooky. Getting to something spooky. Alright, let's keep moving. A lot of heavy guards in this area, I'm noticing. There's a few of these, like, double knife wielding quick guys, which, in all honesty, we aren't even really getting to because the peony is just freaking decimating them. Now, I say this thing is overpowered as hell, but there is a bit of a failsafe with this katana. If you take damage, the blade shrinks. Like, that's the failsafe with it. You know, so it's not super overpowered, but I mean, it's still pretty hefty. I just love that even though it's a blade made of light, it still swung like a heavy sword, like, you know, a claymore almost. You know, essentially this is the claymore of the No More Heroes universe. And I just love the way he wields it too, just over the shoulder, you know, because it's a hefty freaking sword. So let's keep moving as we go across a boulder-ridden bridge. Well, it's not really riddled with boulders, it's just they're falling. Because why not make life more interesting for ourselves? Alright, let's break open that treasure chest. Get ourselves... Oh, that's an ecstasy gauge. We'll get that later if we need it. Alright, there is our location. That little hut over there. So let's slice our way through everyone here and let's get there, shall we? And yeah, now there's guys with chainsaws. These guys suck. Like, it's mainly just because they hit really hard with their chainsaw, and they can break you down and do multiple damage with said chainsaw. So they're not fun as a result. But, I mean, as an enemy type, pretty freaking good. Not to mention they have a lot of health. So taking these guys out first and foremost, definitely the best strategy to go with here. And yeah, if you're not careful and not paying attention, you can drain the battery on the peony really goddamn quick. Because, again, you're just having fun slicing the hell out of shit. Like, do you need another reason? Yeah. Freaking just slice them up. Slice them up, cut them down. Alright, just gotta keep on slicing and dicing. Get it nice and sliced up. Boosh! I love it if he doesn't go for a stab with these guys, like with the peony. He just straight up just chucks them with the blade. Just, nah, you ain't getting the stab, you're just getting the full freaking thing down your freaking... You're just gonna get turned into half the man you used to be. At least in the case of these big guys, it's like he's cutting their weight down to size. Oh, I guess he does stab them. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine how much that must hurt, though. Getting a long-ass freaking lightsaber shoved right down your gullet. Oh, shoot. I'm running out of juice. Okay, so, I'll recharge it real quick. Oh, hello. And, nah, son. Nah, son. Not today. Ain't friggin' excuse me. Excuse you, Blades. Not today. Screw you both. Screw you both and then some. Sheesh. There's still more of these guys? Seriously? Alright, max battery, extra cranked. Alright, you can just die. Alright, there's another one over there. There's some pizza. Some pizza. Slice you up and just get you out of my friggin' face. Goodbye. Takes care of him. And now the way is open for us. So, let's go drop a save first. And also open that treasure chest because, yes. Ah, there's our killer collection card for all of the groupies and Charlie. And yeah, basically he has a small outhouse here. Because why not just have a random toilet in the middle of the freaking woods? Seriously, this is just a thing. This is a thing that's there. Okay, that takes care of that. So we Gucci. We Gucci, son. Alright, let's get out of here and let's go fight Ranked Assassin number 24, technically. Matt Helms.
Psychotic fucker. Time for a little pro bono ghostbusting.
So yeah, there's the next assassin, this chunky guy. And yeah, no, he's quite the force to be reckoned with. Not only does he have an axe, but also a flamethrower and fire grenades. He's, bar none, one of the harder fights in this game because he's hefty. But that's why we came in here with the peony, because trust me when I say having this heavy blade makes the boss fight a little bit easier. Because the higher damage output will help out. And as long as you know when to dodge, what to avoid, you'll be okay. It's just, this fight is definitely hard. because he's surprisingly nimble for someone of his size. You know, that's why I say big people friggin' are epic, because no matter their size, they can do amazing things. That's how I see it. So yeah, you're gonna need the help in this particular instance if you're not careful like I am. I'm being, you know, like, if you're not doing what I'm doing, you'll be better off, but definitely make sure that health is ready to go. And yeah, you will eventually clash with him. Take advantage of that as much as possible. Because, trust me, you want the sword upgraded as much as possible during this fight. Because he's tough, and he's kind of creepy. He's got the freaking Animu mask. Just, But no, I also love the cutscene that builds up this fight, you know. It's a nice, you know, little homage to horror almost. You know, like Cabin in the Woods horror. You know, I even love that Travis, in all of his friggin' manliness, you know, all of his friggin' bravado, even he is terrified of this place. Like, even he feels the fear. Oh, watch out for that flamethrower. Because, yeah, he will spit those flames. You need to be careful. Stay out of range. That's why I'm glad the peony has got the range that it does. Because it helps you to stay away from his crazier attacks. As long as you stay back and are mindful of what his attacks are going to be, should be alright. He's halfway down, so doing pretty good. Gotta keep on swinging. Oh! Ouch. Yeah, this boss always gives me trouble, as you can see. Oh. Careful now. Might want to switch katanas in a minute if I'm not. Okay. Nope. Keep going with it. Come on. Get up, you chunky monkey. Which, can I say something else? I appreciate the fact they gave this dude Jacob physics. Like, you expect it on a woman, but you don't expect it on big guys. Like, that's so nice that they did that, you know. It's nice to see that it's not just women that deserve getting jiggle physics, guys get them too. But with that said, adios Matthew Helms. Well, not Matthew Helms, but still.
Full power. Go! Well, that was gross. What? What's a kid doing here?
I'm gonna kill you.
What's that?
This is a problem with fighting the supernatural. You cannot kill someone who's already dead.
Already dead? Okay. Are you on the pipe?
Such a horrible past. 30 years ago, that child was abandoned, left to die in this house. As the story goes, he made a pact with the devil with his final breath. Revived through the dark arts, the child murdered his parents and now rules this forest, feeding on suffering and hate.
All assassins have fucked up somehow, or we wouldn't be in this profession. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Now you are ranked 24th. Still a ways to go until the top. You are not getting tired?
Huh. I haven't even broken a sweat. Why don't you bring me a real challenge?
You've got it.
Yeah, Travis doesn't even consider this a challenge. Which, I mean, I can't say I blame him, but screw you, Travis! I'm sorry, Matt Helms is a challenge. No matter how you slice it, that dude's tougher than nails. Like, seriously, that is a tough fight, and you should acknowledge it as such. I'm just saying, maybe Travis should be a bit smarter about what he says. You know, one of these days is gonna come back to bite you in the butt. You never know. I'm just saying, dude. be careful with what you say. Just watch yourself.
But even so, we have managed to get past yet another assassin in the ranks. So tune in next time as we claw through even further.
But till then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you know when we are continuing our ascent through the rest of the ranks. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Aaron Lena, iShipIt88, Jesse Barbo 6, Panda475, Nagi Oki, Silverfox MC, Jay Zolman, Senboy, Angelique Delarouge, Nicole Simcoe, Mighty Chlorophyte, Cyanide Cupcake, Brianna Anseo, Honor Higgins, Jesse Alvarez, Horizon Dreamer, Happy Hans 999, Grimmy Leon, Zodiac Demirge, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, exclusive Let's Plays, and a chance to choose the Let's Play for this channel, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with that said, this is Kyzer, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!